You are at Lake Rant, where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one's from Matt, who says, rant about the band Ulver. They have a lot of albums, so specifically their first album, Bergtat. It sounds like something that would have influenced Agalach, and I think you'll like it. Their discog is pretty interesting if you have time to check out more though. So I'm surprised I've never gotten super into Ulver, because they are a band that is tangentially related to like a lot of stuff I like. I've definitely heard about them from various people. I think it might have to do with the fact that their trajectory is sort of infamous, that they began as like an atmospheric black metal band and then transformed into like a trip hop band or something, and they've done lots of different musical styles with what a lot of people considered very varied results. But I have always heard good things about their first album. I remember at least trying to listen to it before, at some point in I don't know, I don't remember when, but listening to it now, I do think it's a good album. It's definitely something I would listen to, and yeah, it strongly resembles Agalach's, especially their first EP of Stone, Wind, and Pillar. Like, if that's not just directly influenced by this Ulver album, I would be shocked. Like, it clearly is so much of the same type of sound, you know, in the production, in the instrumentation, the overall style. Like, Ulver is maybe a little bit closer to black metal, but like you can still see where this was going to transform into like the more post-rock influenced stuff, into the even folksier stuff that was going to come through Agalach and bands like them. So yeah, I would say it's probably a pretty direct train of influence between that, you know, just the first couple Agalach releases just sound so much like it. And also, Ulver's later releases are pretty interesting too. I mean, I remember when that 2017 album came out, Death of Julius Caesar, giving that a few listens and thinking it was pretty interesting. I liked some of the songs on there. And just today I checked out their latest album, which was a drone album that was pretty good. You know, I'm not like the hugest drone music guy, and it wasn't the droniest drone music. It was more like drumming and kind of you know, I won't say structure, but there was a little bit more to cling to than probably in a typical drone song. It didn't seem like super unique as far as albums in the style go, but it was still pretty good. I listened to the whole thing, you know, just in the background. I probably would listen to it again. So yeah, I definitely should go ahead and check out the rest of Ulver's discography, because there's obviously lots of interesting, weird gems. And I always appreciate when a band is willing to experiment to such an insane extent that, you know, they have albums that sound so completely different from each other under the same name. It's interesting. So I'll report back at some later point, I guess.